What up, Internet? I'm Young Guru, and welcome back to Thomas Was Alone. In the last episode, Laura joined the gang, and Chris fell in love. No simulation can support too many entities. At a certain point, something has to give. If Thomas AT-23612 hadn't possessed those exact personality traits, it's likely the story would have ended there. We'd still be in business. I am a fan of these introductory quotes, bringing forth a little bit of story outside of the world of Thomas and his friends.
Thomas did not like the cloud. He'd long since stopped listing his observations, but he instinctively observed that this thing was bad. And he'd been right about the water.
Chris and Laura all split up. Thomas could tell Chris was in love, and that was fantastic and everything, but that didn't mean they could let the doom cloud keep following them. Thomas was going to put his foot down once they got to the next level. Thomas was alone.
Chris missed Thomas. Wow. Did not see that coming. He felt a little guilty too. Without his love for Laura and subsequent reunion with the guys, Thomas would probably still be with them. Chris wondered if Thomas was still alive somewhere. He wasn't going to go looking for him, but he did wonder, and that showed character. Probably.
Chris was alone.
Maybe the others hadn't abandoned Laura all that time ago. It began to dawn on her that she might not be the tragic victim she'd always assumed. Laura had been the bait. She had a hunch that she wasn't needed anymore.
Laura was alone.
John looked at Claire. It was just them now. She muttered something under her breath about a vow of vengeance. He didn't see the point. Fighting that thing seemed to be a pretty futile idea. As they struggled to get to the next portal, John hoped that he would be the next to get eaten. He didn't want to be alone.
Claire was alone.
For the first time in a while, John didn't have an audience. He was alone. Leaping from black square to black square didn't seem nearly as exciting now. It just seemed empty. John gulped. He knew he'd never escape. He knew it was waiting for him. He decided to jump the massive scary gaps, for old time's sake.
John was alone. I'm Young Guru. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.